Wintertime fishing, back on San Diego Bay, looking for these bay bass. It's late afternoon. It'll be dark in about 3 hours. Tide is on its way down, so there's a lot of water pulling off the bay right now. Hopefully that triggers some of these bites. There we go. First little taker right here. Right in this area of these boat moorings. Great place to find these bay bass. Yeah, solid one, guys. Nice bay bass. War rig stuff. Look at this. Dude, solid chunk right there. Right in these boat moorings, man. Doesn't get much better than that. Nice bay bass, solid one. Exactly where they should be, right in these boat mooring areas. Good to get one. Back on that war rig, premium blades. Today running 1/2 ounce underspin, 1/2 ounce underspin, and a 1/4 ounce warbaits head right out the middle. Solid one, guys. Yeah. Keeping it really close to the bottom. Not exactly dragging the bottom, but just right above the bottom. Getting those blades turning and flashing. Those spotties cannot handle that. Very cold fish, so you know, water is 63 degrees right now. Keep that going. It seems like we're on a little pattern here, so we're gonna keep fishing these mooring areas, these mooring cans. Yeah, these boats are all moored up here, and they have to be connected to something on the bottom, and usually that something is a big concrete pad or concrete block of some sort. And that is perfect ambush spot for spotted bay bass. It's really fun to explore all these different types of concrete pads, and you never know what other structures have fallen off of boats over the years. Could be generators, bicycles, milk crates. These fish relate to all this type of structure. There we go. Oh, dang, right here. So I got ripped right there. This plastic might be done for, but we'll give it a re-rig. See if we can't make it last. Keeping that war rig real close to the bottom. Every couple cranks, let it settle back down to the bottom, pick it up again, and there we go, we're bit. That was kind of the prime example of what could happen. They may not want it swimming fast. So dropping it back down to the bottom makes it act like a school of bait fish falling to the bottom, and they take advantage of that. All my bites have been off this one bait right here. There's another one. All my bites have been off this flagship color. So for whatever reason, they're keying in on this particular head. Not sure why. We'll see if that persists. Good one. Good one. Something big. Halibut. I think this is a halibut. Something big. Either halibut or a big spotty. It's heavy. Jumbo spotty. Wrangled. He's wrangled. Jumbo spotty wrangled. I just got him lassoed pretty good. A little bit in the back also. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. That's a big fish. Dude. Again, that flagship head. For whatever reason, they're on that flagship head. I'm gonna change out those other heads to flagship. Look at this thing. Solid bay bass right there, boy. Let's go get a measurement on this guy. 15 1/4. Dude, 15 1/4. Solid spotted bay bass in San Diego Bay on that war rig right here in these mooring cans. Let's get this guy in. Dude, right through these bolt moorings again. So sick. We're onto something. All right, so I'm fishing a little different setup today. This is my Tranx 300 high gear, a little faster gear ratio than my Corrado, and I'm on a 7.9 heavy. This is typically my Calico Bass swim jig rod. My War Rig rod is in the shop right now. I'm replacing one of the guides. So I brought out something a little different, but I like the way this thing's fishing. It's got a really nice cast to it. It's a little shorter, you know, it's 7.9 versus 8 foot, so it feels like it's a little easier to control. It's a good rod. It's a good rod. This is why, that's why I use it for my swim jig stuff. Never really fished it for A-rig, but it is a nice rod, and it's putting something in my head. You know, maybe we need to come out with a little bit shorter length rods. Something in the, you know, something under 8 foot. So we'll see what we can do at WARBAITS for some new rods in 2024. That's the goal. Come out with a new line. Let us know what you guys want to fish in the comment section. There we go. Got a taker that time. Had to give them the hook set. Had one shake off a little bit ago. So now they're getting the hook sets. Good one. Yeah, nice one. Dude, such a sick bite. Felt him climb right up it. Had to hit the chair pretty quick. Feels like a heavier one. And he's kind of high in the water. Oh, there he is. He's just wrangled. All right, when they feel heavy, they just get wrangled. Unless he just wrangled. Man, that flagship one is getting destroyed. You look at it, this bait was totally down his throat. I mean, this thing was choked. He killed it. Really nice bass. Let's get him back in. All right, I don't have the exact color in that plastic anymore, so I'm gonna go with something different, different body, different color, but noted. Need to go out and buy some more of that one plastic. Hopefully that doesn't change the bite, but we're back on it. Some bait fish looking colors. Let's try to get bites. There we go. Still in these boat moorings, that's where these fish are. Couldn't find them in that open stuff today. Smaller guy. Still in that flagship head. I said I was going to switch all the heads out to flagship. Never did it. All good. Still rolling. Another nice one. Dude, another nice one. We're going to have to put a measurement on this guy too. All right, that's that new plastic we just put on. Dude, they're smoking this flagship color head. We only got one on the DCP. This is usually the head they always hit, but today it's the flagship head. 14.25. So I think we actually caught a couple of those. I think maybe the first one was legal too. I think that was a 14. There's some bigger fish in San Diego Bay right now that are biting. There he is, 14.25. Another solid one. Almost legal maybe. I'm not going to check every one of them, but definitely a nice one. There we go. Back on it, guys. Back on it. They want it going with the current, not against it. And pretty much for the last, I don't know, half hour I've been fishing against the current. So I finally made a cast with the current and they're back to biting. Dude, small guy, but picking up on the subtleties here. There we go. Oh, big one. Oh my God, big one, guys. Big one. Something big. Oh, it's a big spotty. Dude, oh dude, solid one. Solid one. Measure him. He's big. He's big. He's mad, he's big. His head is huge. 16, boy. 16. I haven't caught a 16 in a long time. Oh yeah. Ow, my hand. Look at that gut on this boy, dude. Hey, this is a nice one. 16-incher. Spotted bay bass. Through these boat moorings on that war rig. Solid. All right, let's get this big one back in. Good to get this one, dude. Look at that stomach, dude. No way. That's the real deal right there. Absolute solid one right there. There we go. We're in the zone, back in the zone, guys. Another heavy one. He just wrangled. He got it all weird. Another one. Super effective way to find these fish, guys. Bait fish presentation. Epic fishing this evening. Really good spotted bay bass fishing. Primarily through those boat mooring areas. I don't typically spend a lot of time in those boat mooring areas here in San Diego Bay. But since the bite was so good, I'm gonna try that out in the future. One of the key takeaways here from that bite was fishing the bait with the current. Since the tide was on the way out, the current was flowing pretty strong in one direction, and bringing that bait with the current really triggered those bites. Those bass like to point their nose into the current to watch for those bait fish and ambush them when the opportunity's right. So either bringing the bait with the current or at a 90 across their face was the way I got those bites today. So once I started getting a couple bites, I put a pattern together. I kept with that pattern. I did try some other things and they didn't work out. So I stuck with the pattern and continued to get bit. If you guys want any WARBAITS stuff, including our new hats, our hoodies, the war rigs, check us out at warbaits.com. This stuff is good for fresh and salt. Hopefully you enjoyed something in this video and we appreciate all your support. Get out there, go fishing, hook that giant.